Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to compare parthenocarpi, apomixis and polyembryony. Let's compare these all three terms. First we will compare apomixis and polyembryony. See, apomixis is a process in which seed will develop, and obviously in that seed embryo will be present. Seed will develop without fusion of male and female gamete. Yeah, and that embryo of that seed can develop from microspore mother cell, which is diploid. Then it can develop from integument, and then it develop from nucellus. Yeah, it can develop from anything. If it's developing, we all know that if it's developing from microspore mother cell, we will call it recurrent agamospermy. And if it's developing from the nucellus, if it's developing from integument, then it will be called as adventive embryony or sporophytic budding. Yeah, so these two cases will be called sporophytic budding or adventive embryony. And if it is developing from the microspore mother cell, then we will call it recurrent agamospermy. Now come to polyembryony. Poly, we all know, we have already discussed that poly means many. Yeah, poly means many, and embryo we all know. So if more than one embryo is developing in one seed, more than one embryo developing in one seed, we will call it polyembryony, right? That embryos can develop from the zygote also, that embryo can develop from nucellus also, that embryo can develop from the integument also. If they are developing from zygote, then they create heterozygosity, because this is the product of fusion of male and female gamete, right? If they are developing from nucellus or integument, that means they are clone of the previous plant. Yeah, they are diploid only, but they are clone of the previous plant. Now compare these two terms with the apomixis. See, in the apomixis, parthenocarpy. So in parthenocarpy, fruit will develop without fertilization. Generally, we know that male and female gamete will fuse, and then zygote will form, and the zygote will divide, and then the embryo will develop into the embryo, and finally that ovule will develop into seed, and ovary will develop into the fruit, isn't it? Here what will happen, seed will not develop at all, no fertilization, so seed will not develop, but ovary will develop into fruit, and it is observed very commonly in banana, pineapple. Apomixis, we have many of the example. Apomixis example we have like citrus, different citrus plant, mango, apple, pear, and this polyembryony, pinus, and many gymnosperm plant. Okay, so finally we compare parthenocarpy, apomixis and polyembryony. Parthenocarpy, we discussed that here fruit will develop after fertilization. Apomixis, we discussed that seed will develop without fusion of male and female gamete, and it can develop from microspore, mother cell, integument or nucellus. Polyembryony, we discussed that is the formation of more than one embryo. Here the embryo is only one, but here more than one embryo in one seed, and that embryo will develop due to fertilization also, and even without fertilization from the nucellus and integument. Remaining we'll see in next video.